everybody, it's me, Miguel, and this is Saturday, and if you noticed earlier, I sort of uploaded a video that was like last weekend, and it was the Hunger Games Part 2, and I was sort of lazy to upload another one after I uploaded the first one. But I sort of finished the book yesterday, and I really want to do a book review now, so then next weekend I won't have to do too many, hopefully. So yeah, and the book we are going to review is Morpurgo, Listen to the Moon, and he is one of the nation's favourite storyteller returns with a masterpiece of family, warmth, memory and forgiveness. Let me tell you more about the book itself. So, Morpurgo is a non-fiction book. Basically what that means is that it's true. Okay, this is a true story. And how I know this is that whenever it starts, it actually tells you, well, that's the end of it. But put the cover on the wrong way. Whoops. See my stupidity. We all come from somewhere, but in a way, I came from nowhere. Let me explain. My grandma simply came up from the sea a long time ago, like a mermaid. So, this is actually a true story. His grandma and grandpa, which I would say granny and granddad, or grandfather, or grandmother, or well, you get the point. And that's how they met. Now, this isn't a romance story. This is more like a tragedy, family comfort, and friendship. And it's based on World War I, and it's a novel. And I love the cover of this book from Asda, and it was £6. I know it's a little bit pricey, but I bought it anyway, and it just grabbed my attention so much. The way it's covered, I just love the way like that, and if you take it off, I prefer reading it like this. You know, it just has on the spine, you can just see the title, and I just love it. Let's read the blurb, shall we? From the author of the award-winning Private Peaceful, an international phenomenon, Warhorse. I think I said that word wrong. And I also said that one wrong. But anyway, at night I see the moon riding high through the dark clouds. I sing to the moon, and I listen to the moon, as I promised, and I hope you do too. Do not worry about me. Be sure we shall in time win this war, and then I shall be home, and we shall be together again. This actually isn't the blurb. This is someone, I don't want to spoil it, but it's not actually the blurb. But then here in May 1915, on the uninhabited island in Skillies, Elfie and his father find an injured girl alone with no memory of who she is or how she came to be there. She can only speak one word: Lucy. Is she a mermaid, a ghost, or could she even be a German spy? Lucy cannot speak to tell them. Only one thing is for sure: she loves music, and most of all, she loves the moon. As World War I rages and suspicion and fear grow, Elfie and Lucy are even more under threat. But Elfie never loses hope, just as Lucy never stops gazing at the moon. It's almost as she's listening to it, as if it's telling her something she once knew. And this is Michael Morpurgo himself. He's such a nerd man. So here is all the books that I read by him. I think this is a lovely colour too. It's like turquoise, but it's showing like blue. And I just love it. I just love the way it reminds me of a Bible. Read the Holy Bible! Also by Morpurgo. A Medal for Leary, haven't read that one. Little Manfred, haven't read that one. An Elephant in the Garden, still haven't read that. Shadow, I have. Casper, Prince of Cats, a couple of my friends did. Running Wild, I read a bit of it. The Amazing Story of Adolphus Tips, haven't read that. Private Peaceful, yeah, haven't read that. Alone on a Wide Sea, Alone on a Wide Sea. Born to Run, seen that. Sparrow, no. Outlaw, and of course, Warhorse itself. Okay, this is what is my total review. Morpurgo, Listen to the Moon is actually of all the books, my favourite. Personally, because it's true about his family and how this little girl survived a sinking ship. Sorry, I'm spoiling. And she survived tumbling or falling off a cliff hill, and she still survives from hunger, starvation, and it's sort of a miracle, really. I rate this 5 stars. Okay. Unlike the Hunger Games, I just didn't like the way it was long plotted. But this book, really, I just got so sidetracked. That's very good for my book, isn't it? I got so sidetracked throughout the story. It was just so good. It relates a lot, and it's past tense. It's changes part views all the time. This is not like Hunger Games where it's all just Katniss. It's like one chapter could be this boy called Elfie, and then it could be about Lucy herself. And then what I liked about this chapter, he welcomed in some characters' point of views, like also a doctor. I think his name's called Doctor. Hold on, let's find out. No. People call her Lucy Lost, but there is a chapter where the doctor talks. Okay, hold on. I am so sorry. Yeah. Well, it's a man, and it's his journal, and he writes about this Lucy and how she's improving and all that. And it is quite a sad book, especially some certain scenes, but yet there is hope and light. Do I recommend this book to you? 100% and 1. Yes. Not everybody's into Morpurgo, like my friend. She's not into Morpurgo. She doesn't like his books. But for me, I do. And he's more like into war, so he studies all those type of books. But who cares? They're good books. And seriously, you gotta read this book. You can borrow off a library, you can get it off a shop, you can get it off anywhere, basically. So, yeah. If you see my arm there, I was actually gonna pause it, but that was not. Do you see that? Do you see this arm? So that's all I got time today. I'm sort of busy. After this video, I'm planning to practice my makeup for Halloween. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, and I might do a tutorial about it, but if you want me to do it, please comment in the description box below, comment, I already said comment, like, you don't have to share the video, I don't want to be shared out to the world.